What up, world? Shout out to you guys in TV land. We back again. Episode 28. You already know the deal. We talk about everything under the sun, from sports to music to purely anything. But without further ado, I'm Jared.
I'm Tony.
Shit, I'm Jordan.
Kiani.
Your boy Pig.
Shout out to the three amigos behind the camera. We got E, we got Iceberg, we got Elon, and live from the basement, this is
The Show.
Bright lights, my city got a gleam on it. So first before you rock, you gotta lean on it. You might see a dealer, a scrapper, a shooter, a rapper, preacher, or actor.
Fellas, once again, we are back. We are back. And salute to Thomas. He couldn't make it tonight, but we're gonna hold it down as usual, bro. Fellas, before we get into our topics tonight, I would like to give a quick moment of silence. The quick moment of silence for the victims of the mass shooting down in Cleveland, Texas. So can we just bow our heads for 5 seconds? Rest in peace. And it's sad because I feel like this is starting to become a horrible fucking trend where giving out condolences to these. Would you shout out Tequila G?
This shit disgusting, bro. This shit fucked me all the way up. Put this down. You can have that. Go ahead.
But I was saying, this is starting to become a terrible trend. And we should have been already tired of seeing this shit.
It's not really starting, though. I mean, it's been around for years.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's just not more visible.
This country is probably
It's just because of social media now. It's been going on since we were
I looked it up.
If this is now, I'm gonna be all the way real with y'all. If this is supposed to be the greatest nation in the country, then we should have no problem with our babies going to school, and they should be and have to worry about some crazy shit happening. This is ridiculous.
I'm not sure that in schools that shouldn't happen in the mall. Shouldn't have to worry about mass shootings like that the way we do, but it happens a lot more regular than it's even reported, which is crazy to think about. And at this point, people make a fuss about it for a month, 2 months, and then we're back to, everything's fine, to the next mass shooting, and then everyone's like, oh my God, we're outraged. But we never do nothing. Like, nothing ever gets done about it.
But to me, what hurts the most is like, and I don't want to sound a certain type of way, but motherfucker, go somewhere, go to a fucking a spot where motherfuckers can bust back at you. You're gonna go to a school with these babies unprotected. How fucking dare you? You feel me? You motherfuckers, why don't you go to the police station and bust? 'Cause you know you get bust back. You gotta take care of these babies. Fuck out of here.
I mean, like I said,
People need to wake up.
That's true. But this one happened at a mall, and that's what I was trying to say is that it's in Texas. Motherfuckers should be shooting back at that point.
Either way, bro.
It's an open state carry, but again, you don't want to get into a shootout either. Like I said, bullets don't got names on them, man.
Yeah, but nah, bro.
Man, fuck the guns.
You got a problem.
Somebody go fucking handle it yourself.
You got a fucking problem with
Put your
somebody,
hands
go get the motherfucker you got a problem with. Innocent people, fucking old people, fucking couples and newlyweds, families out there enjoying their day, and you gotta be a fucking bum. That shit's whack.
Just super corny.
P, what you gotta say?
You said it all, bro.
Nah, man, I'm tired of that shit, B.
Nah, I feel the same way, but I can feel the energy from you. So, yeah.
Motherfuckers! I'm tired of that shit, man.
I don't need to say nothing else, man. Trust that.
Tired of that shit, bro. It's like it's like then motherfuckers will make excuses for like, oh,
How are these motherfuckers?
he's got a mental illness. Save that shit.
That's another thing. How do these motherfuckers getting these guns? Like, whether it's the
It's
kids
really easy
shooting
to
at,
get a gun in America.
yeah, it's sad.
Really easy.
Yeah, but why the fuck do
But
you
it's like,
need
yo,
that type of gun?
Because they can get it.
Like, fuck
It's
out
true.
of here.
It's for somehow it's a hunting right. Like, it's for
You don't
hunting.
even...
But you don't need it for hunting. That's bullshit.
Half the times you just need to go to a gun auction or whatever, or one of them places, the gun shows. You don't even need a license sometimes. You can just buy it.
Because
They don't do no
Let me
background check, nothing.
Let me ask you this, cuz. Why would someone need an AR-15?
It's not about.
If you ain't in no beef in the streets, and if you ain't in the army, why the fuck do you need that gun?
Jared, it's not about need. It's about they can. And they're already tapped in the head if they're gonna go shoot up the mall anyways. So
Yeah, I mean, remember that dude from
if they can
years ago?
access it, they're gonna access it because they know that they can take out multiple people
I mean,
really quick.
people don't care until something happens. I mean, look at the dude that was on. He was like a YouTuber or whatever, and then he's telling everybody, "I'm gonna go kill these people." Literally, like the store that he worked at, locked that shit down late at night and shot all the people that worked there. And they shot himself. Like, I forgot the guy's name. I don't really care to put his name out there because he's a
coward.
But like, people didn't care. Thought he was whatever bullshit, whatever it is. But don't do nothing or care about nothing until something happens.
Facts.
But then when something happens, we'll be outraged for, like I said, a month or two, and then back to our regular lives because nobody wants to do nothing about it. This is why you get people saying we need stricter gun laws. Nobody's advocating, and then people, and the backlash on that is, oh, we have our rights to bear arms. No one's saying you can't have your rights to bear fucking arms. But you should have a more restriction on who the fuck gets the guns and who's allowed to carry them, because that is beyond ridiculous on what happens in this country.
I'm just saying. I mean, maybe you guys gonna disagree with me. I'm just putting it out
Or
there.
just make it harder to get ammunition.
I'm just putting it out there. Why are those type of weapons like able to be accessed to the public? Like, why can't you just have a 9 or a 4.5? Like, why? What you need an AR-15 for? You got beef? Are you walking outside your door every day seeing somebody that got beef with?
It's a right to bear arms.
Fuck that. The Bill of Rights was written in the 1700s, nigga, when Britain was coming to fight us, nigga. Rewrite your laws, bro.
Alright, but if America
Ain't no
has to
fucking
fight
country
back
coming in
against
here to take back their country for nothing. So that's bullshit.
But yo, if America has to fight back against the government,
That's
what
bullshit.
do you use? The 9?
The Bill of Rights was written in the 1700s.
Oh,
cuz.
shoot, bitch,
Revise that shit, cuz. Revise that shit.
I'm just
Because
saying.
you're worried about, these laws are meant to protect us. Fuck out of here. These laws were meant to fucking protect you from a nation that was coming to take their shit back.
Well,
Tell the fucking truth, bro.
if you really
These
think about
motherfuckers
it-
is uneducated and stupid, bro. Tell the truth.
Jared, if you really think about it, the one
Fuck
about,
out of here.
the one about bearing arms is the only one that the government actually listens to anyway, so
And that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. But fuck out of here. I'm done with this topic, bro.
So just a quick stat to throw out there: the U.S. accounted for 73% of the global mass shootings in the world.
That's sad.
Think about that. There's a stat right here where they have. If I told you this past year, they have 101. Oh no, I'm sorry. 2019 to 2020, they had 101 mass shootings. Did you even hear about 101 mass shootings?
Nope.
The next closest country was Russia. Do you know how many they had?
37.
21.
I was close.
You was close.
20 fucking one compared to 100.
You know what's crazy when he asked, like, do you know which one?
I expected Tony to know.
I knew it was gonna be Russia, but I knew it was a lot lower than us.
I'm saying when he was like.
Then the next one is France at 8.
Because those are the next closest countries that can access guns as easily. Well, not nowhere near as easy as us, but those countries can access weapons. France is a pretty fucked up country if you think about it. I mean, a lot of kidnappings. They love taking tourists. A lot of women.
Love it.
All that shit.
Like the
I mean, the movie Taken, right there, Paris. That's exactly what happened. So
They take your ass.
Hey, what country did that hostel take place in?
that was probably Paris too.
Probably Paris.
I thought it was, yeah.
I mean, and Russia's is
Maybe.
up there too.
Mother Russia.
Yeah.
Well, once again, we will, from all of us here at the show, we will send our condolences to the people who lost their lives and the victims of that mass shooting down in Cleveland, Texas. And we pray that this shit stops.
Yeah, because it's fucked up. Nobody needs to die.
It's fucking sad that we have to have cops in the school where our kids are at school.
Anyway.
It's also a good thing.
But onto a lighter subject. Well, not too light, because we all know how Keanu's finna be. The NBA playoffs, once again, fellas, is in full effect. Some people are off to the Eastern Conference Finals. Some people are off to the Western Conference Finals. and
Sub off to that couch.
and we got the Celtics in the Celtics in the 76ers in Game 7 right Sunday, right?
Game 7 Sunday. Let's go Celtics.
Fuck that. We should have made y'all play today versus tomorrow.
That's what I said.
That's what I
I
said.
understand that, but
I didn't like it, but it is what it is, G.
but shit, boys, what do we feel? Do you guys expect the Lakers to beat Golden State?
They already beat Golden State.
I know what I'm saying. Did you expect that?
Yeah, no.
Honest to God,
But I'm glad they did, though.
yeah.
Because if Steph got hot in the playoffs, that shit would have been pretty dangerous again.
I was like, damn it, Steph, don't come back again.
Johnny, how you feeling over there? You kind of quiet right now.
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm waiting to see who my team plays.
Oh, you're going to play the Celtics.
I think that game set. This game's gonna be hot. It'll be a real tough game, bro. That's just gonna be a real tough game. But Celtics are playing in the Garden, right?
Yo, but Jason Tatum needs to come into the game before the fourth quarter. That's all I'm saying. Because that last game was pretty...
You need to feed your best player, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Yo, Jaylen Brown.
I love Jaylen
right
Brown.
now, he definitely is
I
the
love
best
Jaylen
player.
Brown.
They need to re-sign him, too.
We're probably not going to.
They're probably not going to, but they need to.
Hey, listen, we got a spot for him in Miami.
Yeah, he ain't going to Miami.
They ain't going to Miami.
I don't know. We got some nice weather down there. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
but a
saying?
trash team.
Oh, yeah, we're in the trash team. We're in the
Trash.
third
Bro,
Eastern
you don't
Conference
believe in your
Finals
own
in 4
team,
years.
bro.
Believe in him,
Third
so.
Eastern Conference
don't even
Finals
believe in
in
your
4
own
years.
team.
But we were the 8th seed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tyler Hero's shooting numbers. He's only like 37% from 3 points.
We scored under 100 points.
I should be yelling a lot more, actually, but
We don't
Like, come on now.
No, but you know what's crazy, Keanu? I do remember you saying on past podcasts when I said something about the Heat.
they're the most
You was
inconsistent
like,
team.
you was like, oh yeah, they're not playing good right now.
They weren't
playing
They
good.
were very inconsistent.
Absolutely.
I was wondering when you was gonna bust out that Heat jersey when I was bringing out the Celtics jerseys and shit.
Too tight.
Listen, what? You better not disrespect me.
That was a pretty funny one.
Yo, listen.
That was quick
I'm about to flip this fucking table over. Yo, fuck this shit.
Oh man, he's been going to the gym. He thinks he can flip the table now.
He's bulk.
Oh.
But yo, let's keep it
Enough.
Let's keep it on track though. What do you think?
Well, I don't want to stutter. Celtics, and then you got Lakers in Denver.
Yeah.
Celtics 76ers. He's waiting.
Yeah.
Either way, that's
But yeah, Lakers and Nuggets. That's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be good series.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yo, did you guys see that shit with
Can AD stop the Joker?
I was gonna say, you see that shit with the Joker in the Suns owner?
Yeah, I don't think you should have been fined. That's fucking bullshit.
He didn't even know that dude was the owner.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even hear about that.
yes. What I think he was trying to get the ball back. The owner had the ball or some shit like that. He gave him like a nudge or an elbow or some shit.
Significantly impacted the game too. They gave him a technical, gave a free throw and the ball or something like that.
Yeah, facts.
It's alright. They won though.
Yeah, my more issue is that they got fined.
Seth Rollins this shit.
Hey, man, you know me, bro. I hear the music, I gotta go for it.
Yo, but can I say something off topic?
Go ahead, God.
How do you feel about Tom Brady supposedly about to be part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders?
Oh, I didn't hear about that. That's breaking news.
What?
Supposedly, yeah, he's trying to be part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders.
I did not hear that.
I think that came out yesterday or today.
I did not hear that.
I mean, there's always a possibility he can be
Was
like
it the
MJ.
Raiders?
Huh?
Was it the Raiders?
Yeah, it
Las
wasn't the
Vegas
fucking
Raiders.
Bengals.
Davis is selling
Mark
the team?
Davis' son. Yeah, I mean Mark Davis.
He's gonna go partners with.
He wants to be partners with Mark Davis on the team.
Wow.
But they're talking about he might do the Jordan thing where he plays and owns the team. So I don't know. He's already put Jimmy Garoppolo on the bench once. So
Jimmy Garoppolo was drafted into the bench. He didn't really
yeah, but I mean, everybody
That's a
thought
good bench to sit on, though.
when he was hurt or whatever, that they were gonna trade Tom.
Yo, what?
Was it?
What'd you say?
Isn't
That was
Bill wanted?
that was a possibility. Yeah.
I'm talking about Jared.
Oh,
That's a good bed to sit on. Behind Tom?
I'm not sitting on no bed. I get drafted and I'm sitting.
I mean, if you're gonna be a bench warmer quarterback, that's probably the best spot because you're gonna get a ring.
Man, you ever seen Blue Mountain State? You ever seen Blue Mountain State?
Yeah, I get that. but that's
QB2 is the
also like,
best.
I ain't never getting in the game.
No, but I mean, if you're gonna be a
He
bench
ended up getting in
warmer,
the game after
I
we.
know.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Mountain State's my shit.
but if you're gonna be a bench warmer, that's probably the best spot to be behind Tom.
Jared's got to be fair. My back in that psycho
Hey,
motherfucker. That's you.
if that's the truth,
you.
if
Which one
that's
you
the
asshole?
truth, then
What you fucking in my asshole?
if
That
that's
dude
the
that shit was
truth,
who?
he had your back on that
I'm about to
condom.
use this condom on my quarterback.
Yeah.
He had your back on that condom. So if that's the truth,
Thank you,
Who
Kyle.
I got you.
took my pocket bullet?
Don't say it, Keanu.
Tony's definitely the king.
that's fine.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
You never seen Blue Mountain State?
I only seen that video that he showed me.
Oh man, you gotta watch that show. That shit's funny.
Jared.
The movie's funny too, but the show is way better.
Is it on Hulu, Netflix, something like that?
Fucking
It's on Hulu.
Tubi, fucking, it's on one of them shits. Peacock.
Yo, you guys are gonna roast me. But shout out to that Tupac, Dear Mama. It's out on Hulu right now, that 5 series. That shit is fire.
What else do you need to see a Tupac?
I know.
It's not really about Tupac, it's about his mom.
He said, "What else?"
What else you need to see about it?
Bro, there was.
You understand?
I'll keep it real with you.
I mean, you already knew she was a Black Panther.
I
and
knew
all
that.
shit.
I knew that. But yo, she fought for the rights, like the patient laws.
Yep.
For and so the patient laws that you see in hospitals today is because of her and the young lords coming together.
Oh, so it's something that gets extra stuff.
It tells you more about her. It talks about how she guided him through even like because you never really heard or seen her really in his music shit. But they talked about how she was there. She was always there. You just never. She just. You know what I'm saying?
Do they say how he ran off to
Cuba
Cuba?
nigga changing the phone.
Nah,
book, G.
my
You know what I'm
guy's
saying?
gone, bro.
What about her sister? Isn't she in
I
Cuba
ain't seen shit
or
about it.
his aunt or some shit like that?
That's not his real. It's not her real sister.
Oh, all right.
Free Assad Shakur. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, Jared knows that.
but yo, I'm gonna switch the topics up real quick, right?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
So the other day, me and Jordan, we was talking at work, right? And he was like, "Yo, you
Nobody
hear?
had an opinion on that Tom Brady thing, though.
That's just dope."
I didn't even know about it until you said
Yeah, I didn't know. You just shocked me, guy.
I'm all for former player ownership at this point.
What about you, Pig? How do you feel?
No.
I know you don't. But I mean, how do you feel about a former player actually owning the team and shit?
That's lit. That's lit.
All right, now we can move on.
Great transition right there.
that's what I'm talking about.
No, because it's also funny how you're the diehard Patriots fan, and Tom Brady gonna steal y'all motherfuckers' mind, man.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
He's
pissing everybody off.
And what's everybody?
he retired a Buccaneer, bro. It's supposed to be fuck Tom Brady.
That's how I am.
Hey,
It's supposed to be fuck Tom Brady, man. But I know how some.
I ain't
I know
voting
y'all
for him.
Patriot fans.
I wasn't rooting for him.
Yeah, right.
I ain't like most of these other Patriots fans that got a Buck jersey.
I ain't say you got a Buck jersey, but I know
I wasn't rooting for him.
98% of the Patriot fans that I got on Facebook was rooting for Jared Madison.
Yo, I wish the team. I wish
They
it
were
was
the
best.
Tampa Bay Patriots, man.
Looking like a motherfucker,
Yo.
man. So what? Tom Brady, he's the
Dead
GOAT.
ass. I wish them the best, but he ain't a Patriot no
I'm
more.
just bullshit, man.
Eagles. Jared Madison.
Once he left that red, white, and blue, that's it.
I did share a thug tear when he played us. Can't lie, I definitely shared a thug tear.
Man, I was hoping he broke a leg.
I was like, you bitch ass.
Yo, let's transition.
But yo, me and Jordan we was talking. He turned to me and he goes, "Yo, you hear about what happened with Chris Brown and Usher?" I was like, "Nah, what happened?" And he basically said, like, "Yo, I heard fucking Chris Brown."
jumped him.
Yeah, like what?
Mm.
We ain't want these niggas to take the verses literally, goddamn.
Nah, the fucked up part was Usher threw him the party that they were at.
Yeah. Oh, Usher threw that. I didn't know that.
Usher threw that party. He got too fucking drunk. Started wilding out. Usher tried like calming him down outside, and apparently he didn't take it the right way. Instead, him and his boys jumped him.
That's crazy. I heard he was arguing with Tiana Taylor, and that's what made Usher come over there and be like, "Yo, bro, chill."
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was too drunk, started arguing with somebody. Usher tried to calm him down, and
Boop, boop.
Wait, Tiana Taylor, where was Iman Shumpert and all this?
That's right. That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Wait, where was Iman Shumpert and all
he's
this?
probably in the bathroom or something.
he probably was in the bathroom. So.
Do he gotta be there?
He's probably dropping a dude.
I'm just saying
Usher
that's
being right there,
that's a
that's
man. I
enough.
was just saying.
Yeah, that's a man, but she's an artist.
No, but I was just saying, was he there at the
I feel
party?
what
He was
you-
there at the party.
I
You
feel
gotta be
what you're
sticking up
saying.
for your girl. I don't know.
Listen
Sometimes,
to what I'm saying, bro.
if
But that's why I asked.
She has
an
public
artist.
appearances
That don't
that
mean
she
he got to be there.
Yeah, he
yeah,
had to. That's why I asked. I said, what?
that could have
where
been
was he?
that could have been some
Like,
artist
was he
shit.
there?
He's at home with the baby.
I mean, we ain't hearing nothing about
You know what I'm saying?
Shumpert and that incident since that incident then popped up.
Yeah.
Therefore, he wasn't there.
Far from getting there. Probably will do another podcast.
He will dancing with the stars.
Somebody else's podcast.
Facts. But I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, Chris Brown, what?
I know that was supposed to be one of his icons too. So
I mean, they performed the next day. I know they definitely performed the next day. Like it was, ain't no thing. Was it next day?
Yeah, I tried to show the next day.
Yeah.
Nothing was wrong with it. Like, looked like he ever got touched. So
I don't know. I couldn't believe that shit.
yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But
Yeah.
that's what happens when people got substance abuse problems.
Allegedly. He could probably just had a little bit too much to drink. Yeah.
you said
You don't want to throw a whole jacket on
You
it.
sound like a snitch over there. You supposed to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, like
There
that,
you go.
like that OJ shit. Alleged.
OJ ain't do it. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
if the
No,
glove
but
don't
everything
fit,
was alleged.
Ain't no
must
alleged
quit.
over
Well,
there.
we
No,
already
man,
know he
do
got
it.
anger
Did you see the
issues, though.
interview with him with the
I
lady?
had
He
to
beat up
see
Rihanna.
it.
He's like,
Allegedly.
if I was to do that,
I was
allegedly.
around when it was going
Hypothetically
down.
speaking, if I was to cut
he said I was around.
I was around when it was going down.
He said-
I don't need to
he
see
said,
no interview.
if I was
No.
to chop her up, I
Well,
would
I
have
said
done
what-
this, and this, but the glove didn't fit. So I'm hypothetically speaking, allegedly, I did that though. Allegedly.
Bro,
That's what he kept saying.
bro,
All I'm saying is we already know he kind of got anger issues because what he did to Rihanna's allegedly.
nah, nigga, she said, nah. I heard too
I
much
can't-
story.
I
I
can't-
can't.
That was both. That was
Too far. There was a line.
You fucking
You crossed it.
dude. You were a habitual line step.
And matter of fact, nah, you didn't just
Jordan.
cross it. You fucking what?
You double dutched. That was you.
Nah, I heard there was multiple shit going down. You know what I mean?
My nigga just threw a whole nother jacket
You know,
on
like
my
one,
nigga.
like,
It ain't even cold outside.
I forget the comedian that said it, but she probably said he can't dance.
Well, speaking of beefing,
And he was like, what?
speaking of fighting, we got another fight coming up too. Jake Paul and Nate Diaz. You guys not excited about that? You don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that?
no, I don't give a fuck.
Nate Diaz is my guy, bro.
I kind of do. I kind of do because win, lose, or draw, Nate Diaz is gonna give you a motherfucking show.
Yeah.
Nate scraps.
And regardless if Jake Paul wins, I'm still waiting for somebody to knock his ass out. So it's gonna be a good fight.
You know-
Like, I mean, granted, he hasn't fought an actual boxer yet.
No, I'm talking about
Which one's Jake Paul, the older one or the younger one?
The younger one. Logan Paul's in the
Hey, bro, I'm just telling you.
Oh, he's wrestling now?
Yeah, they gonna tell you he's an
Didn't he do
actual
boxing
boxer.
too, though?
Only because
All right.
he was boxing since he was a kid. And I guess you would say technically he's professional. But
Yeah, but Nate Diaz ain't no punk. That motherfucker ain't gonna let that nigga just.
Yo, what you mean, Stockton, boy?
That motherfucker's gonna box.
I need to see Jake Paul fight somebody like Raheem Davis, somebody like that, a boxer.
Let that nigga Blueface, baby.
Man, Blueface too small. Jake gonna put
Yeah, fuck
Blueface down. I ain't gonna hold
You
you.
need a
Jake will put Blueface down. He too small.
Jake's what?
his wing's too
He's
wild.
too small.
It's
That's
like
all
190 something. Like
That's
isn't he
different weight
180?
class right
Yeah,
there.
he's like a light heavyweight,
Yeah, that's a different
middleweight
weight
type
class.
guy.
Not knocking Blue, but yeah, that's different power coming out of him. And Jake know how to throw that bitch. So.
See, Jake needs to fight like a Canelo or some shit.
Yeah,
That's too big.
I need to see Blueface fight Nate Robinson.
Then you can have a conversation if you
I
can
got my
fight Jake.
I got my money on Nate, yo.
Yeah,
That-
got
Nate
your
gonna
money
come back
on
with that
Nate.
redemption
You
punch.
gonna lose your money.
That's a redemption punch.
That'd be super lit.
I'll put you on a meme, nigga. Put you on a meme, nigga. Yo, they did my nigga dirty for like 6 months.
Yo, that's what they did with Pacquiao. Remember when he got knocked out and they had like the Simba, like little Simba pushing him and shit.
That's fucked up.
Yo, wake up.
It's fucked up.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
But it's like they said, Nate's gonna give you a fight, and then he gonna call you out if you ain't hitting him. Yeah.
Yo, he's lucky you got gloves on because he definitely slap a motherfucker in your stock.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
I wonder if Nate's.
I seen that nigga-
Up and try to like
I seen that motherfucker put that dude out on the street like a couple of weeks ago.
Logan Paul look like.
Yeah. He put
But
that
I heard that was a skit though.
I don't know, that looked kind of real to me.
No, not saying that it wasn't real. I'm saying, but they did it as a skit, like it was supposed to be a skit. Like it was all stage type shit. But
So it wasn't real.
I don't know. That's rumor, bro.
But I got my money on Nate Diaz. I think Nate Diaz is gonna go throw them things with Jake.
Win, lose, or draw, the battles that Nate Diaz has been in, he could win the fight and still his face, like he could get cut up just
Right.
because of so much the scar tissue he has there from all the battles he's been in.
So you're a Jake fan?
So I don't want people to look at it and be like, yo, Jake won that fight. Look at his face. Nah, bro. If they say Nate Diaz won that fight, don't look at his face and that be. I hate people do that and use that as a determining factor, especially with
Who's your
Nate
money
Diaz.
up?
Who's your man? Exactly. You sound like you're a Jake fan.
Wait, I got Nate
No,
Diaz.
he sound like a Nate Diaz fan, but I'm waiting to give the fucking answer. He's getting all technical.
I'm with Nate
He's
Diaz, but I'm
You
talking
gotta cut
about.
across his neck. I don't mean shit, bro. He's like he fought 45 fights before, bro.
The way his skin is set up.
His scar tissue isn't really what it used to be now.
The
Like,
way
it can cut at the drop of a dime.
He got the same skin of a shark.
Like,
No, but I've seen it in MMA fights where dudes are like, yo, look at him.
he got baboon back
fight.
skin, man. It's not that not how it used to be, bro.
He got the same DNA as a reptile. He just regrows it.
Hey, yo, look at him. Look at his face. He's losing this fight. I'm like, no, he's winning that fight. He just got cut up. Like, but his face is so much easier for him to get like cut up because.
Nah,
of
I feel what you're saying.
I got you.
Once you got a cut on your face, you got a scar. It's easy to get that shit slit reopen, bro.
My
Just
money
same
is
thing in
on,
boxing.
Oh yeah, I got a finger cut off twice. Same finger.
I want Nate to win, but my money is on nobody.
It's called the B-book.
Because you never know.
Yeah, because I won't bet on this. I bet push-ups.
Yeah, I'll definitely bet some push.
I bet push-ups.
Oh,
on
speaking
that.
of that, Dame, you owe me 20 push-ups.
What was the bet?
He said
Speak.
game one, Jalen Brunson was gonna give us 40, and he didn't. He only gave us 40 in the last game. He's still off.
Nigga, who the fuck is that?
Jalen Brunson?
Yeah,
No.
who's
The
that?
nigga from the Knicks?
Yeah, Nick's best player.
Oh, number 11?
I don't know his number.
Number 11?
Little homie with
The
dreads.
point guard.
Oh, okay.
Little dreads, yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck that
I don't
was.
know what number he is, but yeah.
I don't know.
The
Okay,
point
so
guard.
who the fuck is that?
Because I'm thinking like, nigga.
Who owed you push-ups up?
Damn.
Dame.
All right.
You ain't getting no push-ups.
You ain't getting push-ups.
You ain't getting no push-ups. Just let you know right now. But yeah. So we all in agreement that Nate Diaz is gonna win.
Sure.
That's what we got our money on.
That's what we got our money on. But you
He said we don't got money on
Jumping the
that.
gun, bro.
You don't got no money on it.
I ain't got no money on nobody on this
so
one.
we got push-ups on it.
I guess push-ups or money. That's
Iceberg, E, snack, what y'all think?
Jake. Now you look like a Team Jake fan. We asking you, sucker.
Cause you in order, fool.
Nate, there you go. What's your answer? Still Team Jake.
If boxing is fixed, it's Jake.
Nah, it ain't that, man, because Home know what he doing, bro. He know what he doing. I
Yeah,
can't,
but if boxing is
can't
fixed,
take
it's
that
Jake.
from him.
Nah, give him a shit. He knows what he's doing.
Who you got then? Fucking do it. Call me.
Sure.
Facts. You ain't fooling no motherfucking body, nigga. The fuck? I'm about to drink another shot of this nasty shit, but you trying to do that shit.
That is some nasty shit.
Oh, that shit nasty.
That's like
that shit strong as other shit, bro.
You want some?
You take that motherfucking tequila and put it in a motherfucking car. You about gas.
I don't want no liquor.
You want to taste this?
Shut
No,
up,
nigga.
nigga.
What is that?
I'm gonna whoop your ass for saying that, nigga. Yo. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. But yo, I'm gonna transition this next topic off to Kiani because he knows more about the shit. Kiani,
Tell the people who don't know about the Matt Ariza situation.
Oh, the whole situation where like, so last year after he got drafted, right before, like he was like had one preseason game in, news started coming out. Oh, he was involved in this thing that apparently sexually assaulted, like raped this girl, whatever. So they cut him, and now almost a year later, now that we're going through the case, apparently there's video evidence out there. Like they got video evidence, and he wasn't even in the house when that happened, and she consented to them basically running the train on him. Yeah. Other dudes running the train on him, and you basically. Hopefully, he doesn't ruin his career and he gets to get a career, but shit like this happens all the time. And like we was talking, before we started, shit happens all the time. Unfortunately, and shit like that, I feel like people need to be held accountable in that regards of like these, whoever lied, I don't care, whatever the victim is, whoever's playing victim and is lying about it, it's sad because it makes those that are actually victims, you know what I'm saying, harder to believe.
He needs to go after her for defamation of character for sure.
Man, Shorty's man or parents found out she got a train ran on her, and where it was at, and they said, you better sue that motherfucker.
Nah, she figured he was at that party. He just got a draft to the NFL. Let me try and get some money off of him.
Which is, why do people even fucking think that way? Like,
It's a fucked up world we live in.
I mean, ruin this person's life for a little bit of money.
And yeah, it's people like that where it's like the next person that says, oh, this person raped me, did this, and you're gonna look at them like, did he really? I don't know now. And now you're gonna question everything versus now you mix those real victims harder to believe. And it's sad that has to be even stated. Like that's the very big downside of this. And then you have like look at the Jonathan Major situation that's going on right now where it's like
That shit's crazy.
Yo, the lady changed her story several different times, and the attorney's office they keep letting her change it in certain ways. And he's like that. Jonathan Major's lawyers is like, yeah, I want to submit more evidence of what's not true, but I feel like you're gonna change her story again. Like you're gonna get the attorney's gonna get a contact with the lady and have her change the story for like a third, fourth, fifth time, whatever evidence they see. Oh, well, then this is what happened. And that's why they're going after him and shit like that. And those people that play victim should be getting the maximum jail sentence of whatever that person would be facing.
It happens a lot. Pig mentioned dude from Baylor. Wasn't there a running back from the Rams that it happened to? And he got released from prison recently.
It happens more often than you want to see.
What's the dude from the Buffalo Bills name again?
Matt Ariza.
Matt Ariza.
Like for him, it's lucky enough where he's only 22 and he still has a chance to have a career.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work out that way, and that's the unfortunate
He can get on a team, hopefully. A practice squad, something.
Because he was known as one of the best. Like, they call him, like, punt god. Like, that's how good he was as a punter.
He was
could flip
nice.
the field from...
His first punt in the NFL was, like, over 50 yards.
It was like 8. They said it was like 67.
Yeah, it was like a record or some shit like that. I mean, it was only a preseason game, but...
Yeah, it would have been a regular season record,
yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm trying not to sound fucked up.
I know, he's only a punter, so it's not a big deal.
Far from that. Far from that. But welcome to being black, man.
He's white.
My point exactly.
He said, welcome to being black. Is he white?
Matt Ariza? Yeah.
I mean, he's light-skinned. I don't know if he's white, Spanish. You know what I mean?
Well,
Still.
Whatever.
If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Like, that's
And that's why you bring up
well,
John
to the brother.
and all those other guys that...
I mean, not to sound like a dickhead or nothing, but I sound like one. We can go down this motherfucking list of how many black people got charged with some shit for no motherfucking reason and come find out they were innocent.
There's so many stories like that.
Yeah.
There's so many stories, and that's like
So
I
should we have real sympathy for the niggas?
Yeah, I'm just saying,
so fucked up.
Still fucked up, yeah.
to the life.
I wish there'd be harsher penalties on the people who lie. Because if that's the case, I mean, maybe it'd help limit some of the lying.
Because there's women out here that are really being fucked over and did dirty, and then you got these bitches over here lying, making up a story if they're lying,
Like you,
God bless if they're, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they're not lying.
that's a
Or
party
they-
foul.
who did that?
Your boy.
But
Tired of it being me.
but it got, like you guys have already iterated. You know, you fucks it up for the people who are actually this stuff is happening to. Because you don't know if it's telling you. You know what I'm saying?
I think you know it's just it's sad that shit like just like the you know, I don't want to equate it to what we're talking about with shootings, but a lot of this shit happens that we don't hear about. Same thing with that. And it's just like, you'd be shocked at how often it actually happens. The reason why we know about it is because, you know, these people are bigger names, and then that's in a heavy, you know, certain mass shootings happen in certain areas that people give more of a shit about, apparently. So,
It's sad, bro. That's sad.
but it happens to regular dudes all the time, and it's a sad thing.
Well, that was kind of really I had. I mean, I had this thing of I was gonna ask you guys it pertained to music. I was gonna ask you guys if you guys thought you think an R&B they could do, because I don't really see R&B groups out anymore. Saying, do you think there could be a new R&B group nowadays, or do you think that's just
I think you could. You could definitely do it. It's just I don't know. You know, it's tough with certain people's egos. Some people just want to be solo artists, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Some people will use that group, and then when they want to break off, they break off. And I want to be solo. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about finding the right chemistry for a group.
Yeah.
Which I think is harder to do when everybody's kind of. I feel like we're in a mentalities like music wise, yes. If you come out with a group, I'll listen to a group. If it's good, I'll listen to it. Don't matter what it is. I think it's just about we're in that I'm gonna do me type of era. I guess you could describe it as, or it's like, you know, we're in a day and age where it's like people are out for themselves mostly in a lot of regards when it comes to that.
Cause I mean, back in our parents' age, I mean, in Pig's days,
But you look older than me though.
yo, if I shaved, I look younger than you. How you look?
That
Well, anyway.
still look, man, you, bro. No,
This nigga said if I
But-
fuck. nigga.
But back in those days, you had, you know what I'm saying, like real deal, like groups that could all of them dudes could sing, but they're in a group. You know what I'm saying?
all of them also had their own part.
Yeah, if you know your role.
There might just be too many egos nowadays for you to have a group like that.
I think social media plays a big part in that as well. In the fact that
I would love one.
boost people's egos.
A good group. We could use a good group right now.
I actually think that it's easy now to make an R&B group because people will, if they want to win, especially nowadays, and the opportunity comes up for them to become in a group, they're gonna jump to it.
Yeah.
You know, especially seeing how everybody else is winning off of, you know, certain shit. Ain't nobody trying to not take that chance right now. My opinion.
No, that's a valid opinion.
No, it's a good point.
It's a good point. It should. They say teamwork makes the dream work.
Well, I think that's why people collab nowadays. People are collabing, but they're looking at more. That's why I look at it. Sometimes I feel like people are collabing for the benefit of themselves versus, you know.
But you can't say that because, for instance, I'm gonna throw out Tory Lanez. You think Diggy Simmons?
What?
Russell Simmons' son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Diggy Simmons? No, what's the
He's a rapper though.
What's the rapper's son?
Diggy is Russell Simmons'
Is that
son.
the
He's
one
a
that-
That's
rapper.
not Russell. That's,
Nah, who
that's,
he put in
that's
his
Ron's
rap?
son.
Who he put in his rap?
Oh yeah, Run DMC.
And the sorry not sorry shit. When he was like, you know, something about like your the people who you fuck with, you know, they lost 50K.
I think I'm not sure. We have to look up those
Yeah,
lyrics.
I don't know.
If you check sorry not sorry, one of them Simmons kids
Oh,
had a
if,
song with motherfucking Tory Lanez.
then it was Diggy.
I would think it would be Diggy because
It would be Diggy.
he's like the only good
And
one.
that's Rev Run's son.
Yeah, that'd be doing.
That's Rev Run's son.
Alright, well, I know one of them niggas, man. Ain't no one in the world him featuring Tory Lanez was for him.
Nah, that's all for his pops.
No, it's for,
No, for his career.
it's for his career.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, for yeah. That makes
Tory-
Diggy look better.
yeah, exactly.
Tory
That's
was a
actually a
bigger
step
name.
down for Tory.
Why the fuck, man? I'm mad. That's alright.
These things were making music for a while too. Though. I mean, you have connections that you want to put somebody on. I get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also think too. We also have to forget with like artists like Diggy. I mean,
I was listening to a song by him earlier.
we heard Coach K and Coach K from QC say it only takes a certain amount of dollars. I think he said it was like only takes 28,000 to make a #1 record. So if he signed to a right label and they're willing to push that, you know what I'm saying? I think Diggy really only had like one hit. You know what I'm saying? Like realistically.
I mean, it's harder to.
Yeah, but Diggy
But like Pig said,
could have used
for
a
Tory
big name
Lanez,
like that to
but-
put him on.
but Tory Lanez getting on a song with him, that makes Diggy look good. That don't make Tory look good.
I get that aspect of it, but I mean to become a whole group, full-fledged group, I don't think that would last. You know what I'm saying? Because
No.
you got power dynamics there, and that's another. Like I said, with the
I do also like the Chris Brown and Tyga collabs, like when they do that.
they do collabs.
When they do Blast and fucking my boy Bino, them collabs, like those is a fire.
Eric Bellinger.
Yeah, but they,
Yeah, Eric Bellinger, when they do it with
Ozzy-
rappers.
when,
I know it's
when
not full
Tyga
R&B
and
though.
Chris Brown do it, they just rap most of the time.
Yeah, but you got like deuces out of that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, yeah, and it collab to make. They,
I know
they
it's not
come
full
together
R&B.
sometimes to make good
Yeah.
music too. It is, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's majority of the stuff that happens. I'm just saying a lot of it. Like I feel like, know, it's like, oh, we can make this song together and it's gonna help benefit both of us.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But
Janae Aiko and Big Sean had that album together. No, that was like an R&B rap melodic album together, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't
They're
see that.
together too.
Yeah.
You know, who,
They just had a big
especially
two.
people that are
Congratulations.
established though. I
Congratulations,
would
Big
never
Sean.
see that becoming a group.
Janae,
You'd have to find up and coming people to make a group
facts.
that come up together.
Like them
Because
niggas
when
on
you do
TikTok.
That's- That's when you
Niggas
create a
trying-
power dynamic with folks, and egos get involved. And be like, yo, I'm the biggest star here. I came here with this amount of fans. You weren't on my level when you came to this group. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You can't
But-
have a
but also-
guys, people that are established now.
to play the other side too, but you also got to think. Say I'm use the these three for example. If Ethan, Franklin, and Elon make an R&B group, they all came up together. They've been friends since they were kids. So that I had more followers than you. I didn't have this. That's not gonna even matter because they're already brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying like so they'd have to come up together as like from you know what I'm saying.
Like when me and Tony and Jordan had our R&B group for that 3 days, we would have been lit.
Like Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Nah. Chill. We was that 1N+1. Wasn't it? What was that shit?
101
Like 2 and that's a match. Yeah, we was lit. We was trash. we was trash.
No, but what I'm saying, like,
JoJo.
like things like the
JoJo what?
JoJo Simmons?
Yeah.
Oh, the older brother. But he's whack. Not bad nigga. Who gives
JoJo.
Tori, I know you
JoJo, that was a bozo move.
facts. Why you even mention JoJo? Who gives a fuck about that nigga?
I mean, he was getting at everybody who was coming at
Homie
him.
look
before he
like
got
the-
indicted.
He look like the villain from Princess and the Frog, you heard? He definitely do.
Whatever.
He do. I can't stand that. I can't stand Diggy or JoJo. I used to love. Remember, I used to watch that Run's House show. I couldn't stand them two.
You watch it for the daughters.
Facts. I still got a crush on both of them. But shout out to my nigga Yo Gotti. He held it down.
Sound like a pussy.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. But there's the older sister. There's Vanessa. That's the one I really like.
Yeah. But before we break off, man, I want to give a huge shout out to two kids behind the, two men behind the cameras, Ethan and Iceberg, for helping me finish my first ever youth camp. Today was the last day, 8 weeks locked in.
Dang.
12 kids, man. Great. time. Please be on the lookout. Dedication equals destination. Chapter 2 loading up, man. So be on the lookout for that, man.
Bang.
Oh,
heard that.
and my brother Ham, show him Hammaker.
Shout out to Ham, shout out to Iceberg and E. Held Pig down for those 8 weeks. Let's get them kids there. Let's get more kids. So he has like 150, 200 kids there. Get that camp lit. You heard?
Hey, let's I wanted to do a quick shout out to all the moms out there as well. We should have done this last podcast, and as we were dropping it this week, but so it'll be a little late when we say it. But with Mother's Day being tomorrow,
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Love you.
But
thing, moms.
how you feel about a couple of those new movies coming out?
What new movies?
You got the Into the Spider-Verse,
Oh,
the Blue Beetle movie.
yes.
Yo, did you see the commercial for that one? That shit looks fresh.
Fire.
What else, Sus?
The Guardians of the Galaxy 3 just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Transformer.
That Transformers shit.
The most
Some good movies.
Facts. So be on the lookout for those. So also follow us on the social medias at Show Our Ride. Hit up the Spotify, hit up the Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Tell us what you want to hear. We'll talk about it. Trust. But once again, we appreciate you as always. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.
We out.
Okay.
So.